Our generation, we never knew anything, but if we're hungry, we can go to the store. My mom's generation, kid, they kind of knew you go to the store once a week, maybe, you know, and get everything you need for the whole week. A generation above that, it's like you wait till the thing is ready to harvest and then you can eat. So the further we remove ourselves from the source of the fish, the further we remove ourselves, the less we seem to care, you know. That we know where our food comes from is of utmost importance, not only for us Native Hawaiians, but for us human beings. You see the crab, papai? Oh, you see the papai? You get plenty of papai. We should go come lay over there.
You don't see much younger generation respect the ocean as much as, you know, like before. Maybe how they grew up, maybe their parents wasn't much in the ocean or much. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, we need more of, you know, kids loving the ocean, fishing. And Pili, I think, he's an awesome local Hawaiian. He loved fishing and he loved the ocean. And, you know, he respects the ocean. It's important for the next generation.
So Kapili, he works, you know, at the ground level, a natural-born leader. He's very, you know, sociable. He's out there in the community talking, you know. Everybody knows my brother. I'm kind of just the guy in the background, making sure everything continues to progress forward.
When they stop on the side of the road, they always ask, you know, where do you guys get this from? And we're like, hey, this comes directly off of the Longline boats. The thought was always to provide our people with sustainable food at a sustainable price. I could charge them more for the product. When somebody eats the fish or somebody eats your product, it doesn't feel like a sacrifice. I mean, it's not a waste, it's not a loss. They're gonna get to feel that spirit that we put into it, you know, that the fishermen took to catch it, and they get to be nourished by that. I used to be bitter growing up because, you know, I watched my classmates have their moms, their dads, and, you know, my mom struggled to provide for us 3 kids. I can remember my mom taking me and my brother to the Hei'a Pier. Bamboo pole, you know, just one hook, putting some shrimp on. My mom explained that this fish is giving its life for me to sustain me so I can continue to live. It's not a sad thing. It's only a sad thing if you waste it. It wasn't until after I graduated though, from high school, going down the negative road, I guess I would say. One night, me and my brother were at a party, and then me and him got into a fight, and I remember like having him on the ground and about to, you know, hit him. And just thinking to myself, like, you love this person, why would you want to hurt them? It was at that moment that I realized that that's not the life I wanted. The life I wanted was to give life, you know, is to provide life for those I care about. Only I can make things different for myself. I met a taro farmer and I started farming. I just wanted to be connected to the aina, to the land, to my food. This Native Hawaiian fisherman, Captain Leo Ohai, he heard about these Hawaiian boys who was farming. So one night, him and his daughter come up to the farm, and there's 6 of us there, and he sits us down and he's like, you know, I know you guys farming, and what I want to do is teach you guys how to fish. The first day we patched net, he told me, hey, everybody come here. I'll go show you one time. And literally showed us one time how to tie the knot, which eye goes to which eye, why it goes there, and then he walked away. He went back to his net and started patching. So you got like 4 young Hawaiian kids with no experience of patching net, like looking at each other like, damn. But you know, watch how he moves his fingers, you know. We became masters at patching net. After he passed away, it was more of a passing on of a kuleana. Captain Leo Ohai was actually the last konohiki on the island of Oahu. The game wardens, the enforcers, they would manage the resources. But there's no better managers of resources than the people in the resources, using the resources, catching the resources, as we manage ourselves, right? It wasn't really till I became a Longline observer, actually spent time out there, seeing how it runs, seeing how intricate the Longline industry really is. Managed, it's science, statistics, data,
As an observer, we're just there to monitor their fishing. Here in Hawaii, the Longline fishing fleet is probably the most regulated fishery in the world.
Culturally, Native Hawaiians are scientists just by nature, Science is trial and error, right? You see the moon, the tide rises, you notice that this fish comes around more. It's all a learning process. So the more that I learn about the Longline industry, I see that it's falling in line with the culture, We're trying to modernize the ancient system, Bring that knowledge and integrate it with the technologies we have. Because now we know if we use up all the resources, it's not coming back. That is what the Hawaiian Longline Association is trying to do, is keep the fishermen fishing in a sustainable way and makes it directly possible for us to feed the community. We're not trying to build our kingdom off the back of our people. We want to feed our people. So our hope, not only as fishermen or as industry folks or as Native Hawaiians, is not only for us, but to leave it for the next generation. Make sure they have fish to eat. Come on, son. Come here, Leo. They're gonna show you this one time, okay? Yeah, one time only.
How important it is to make sure that these things are not lost, that we're continuing to pass down these things to the future generations.
Maika, Ho'u mau pahuhopu no kou mau kiki no kalai mua. Maki wau ia lako e ulu I loko ke honua me ka uhane pono. No laila, ale pilikia hea koho lako ka oihana, hana mai kai, kahi mahi ai na vaia. Aka, ina hiki lako ke maupopo a hana me ka aloha, maupopo pono, me ka hana pono, ke la ka mea nui. Ka mea, oiaku na kanaka me ke la ano, oiaku ka mai kai ke o honua.